Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today's video, this is the continuation of the first video that I made on how to process your extend visitor visa for Canada or temporary resident visa for Canada. For today's video, I'll teach you on how to fill out the form IMM5708. Many people asking what is IMM5708. This is very important. This IMM 5708. So as you can see, I will go to the account that I created on my previous video. It's one of the application or forms that needed for processing my extension visitor visa. So as you can see here, application form, and it was on the first line. It says application to change conditions, IMM 5708. This form is for application to change conditions, extend my stay, or remain in Canada as a visitor or temporary resident permit holder. So first step is on the first time you process your temporary resident visa, you given a UCI number. So all you need to do is just put the UCI number here, there, and I want to service in. This is more your language, so I'll prefer English. And then on the next line, which is number 3, I am applying for one or more of the following. So since this tutorial is about extending our visitor visa, so we have to click this extend my status as a visitor visa. You can also do some other like get a new temporary resident permit or restore my status as a visitor visa. And after that, you have to fill out your information here, which is your name, your family name, your given name, and have you ever used other name or nickname in the past, your gender, your birthday, birthplace, country or territory, where you from, and then your citizenship, and then current country or territory of residence. So as you can see, this is automatic already. That was written here. And then all you need to do is click this visitor and just instate or put the information here from what date that you entered the Canada. And the expiration date of your visitor visa, this is 2. You have to put the exact date of your 6-month stay here in Canada there. And other question is previous countries or territories of residence. So during the past 5 years, have you lived in any country or territory other than your country of citizenship or your current country or territory of residence? So you have to indicate here for more than 6 months. So if you do so, if you have like maybe you lived before in Korea, Australia, China, or whatsoever, just indicate here. If there's nothing, then just say no. And here, your current marital status, then just put single if you are, or whatever. And after that, you will be proceeding with personal details. Here, you have to declare if you have been previously married or in a common law relationship. So many people is getting confused with this. For example, they put this one that they were in common law right now. On this part, you have to indicate your present common law partner. And on this part, it says, have you previously been married or in a common law relationship? So you have to tick no. If you do so, if you have been previously married or common law, then yes and declare it. Okay, but us, we will make it more simple, single, and then no for have you previously been married or in a common law relationship. And then our native language, Tagalog. And are you able to communicate in English? So this one, have you taken tests from a designated testing agency to access your proficiency in English or French? So no. And then put your passport, country of or where the passport was issued, and then issue date, expiration date. Here, as you can see, they were grayed out, so you don't need to tick any boxes here. That's automatically. If you do have also your national identity document, just declare this, click yes, and put the necessary information. And here, are you a lawful permanent resident of the United States with a valid alien registration card or green card? If you do so, if you have so, then click yes. If none, no. And here, contact information. On the contact information, you have to put your current mailing address here in Canada, the current mailing address where you are staying. Okay, since we are applying a visitor extension for Canada, which is we are applying inside of Canada already. So just put your information here, your mailing address, street number, province, postal code, your telephone number if you have, and then your email address. Coming into Canada, date and place your original entry to Canada. So you have to put the date or exact date. When did you enter to Canada? So for example, we have February 26, 2024, and what is the port of entry? We have been in Vancouver International Airport. So all you need to do is just put that information, Vancouver International Airport. The original purpose for coming to Canada. So, what is the first original purpose or reason why you come here to Canada? For example, it could be to business, tourism, other or family visit. So, let's say family visit and date and place of your most recent entry to Canada. So, here, just leave this as blank. Okay, so let's proceed with details of visit to Canada. So here, it will be still asking you what is the purpose of your stay here in Canada. So if it's like business, tourism, and so on and so forth, so just indicate here or choose which one of this option. So here we will just put family visit and indicate how long you plan to stay. And from the start date, that's the date you have to put your last stay here in Canada. For example, that will be August 26, 2024. And two, for example, we wanted to extend more than 6 months and we wanted to extend for a year. So just choose the year 2025, August 26. So there you go. We requested for a year. But this request is still depend with the visa officer who will check with your application. They are the one who will make a decision if they will give you less than 6 months or a year. And here you have to indicate your funds available for your stay. And the other one, my expenses in Canada will be paid by if you have a sponsor or someone will willing to sponsor your stay here and will be paid your expenses here in Canada. So just indicate there if yourself it is. So then click yourself or myself. But if it's your parents, then click parents. If it's other like fiance, friends, indicate their information here. And then name, address, and relationship of any person or institution that you will visit here in Canada. Like for example, your since we declare it's family visit, you can indicate the name of your mother or your father, your fiance, your boyfriend or your friends, and so on and so forth. And let's go to education. Here it will be asking, have you had any post-secondary education, including university, college, or apprenticeship training? Click yes or no. And then you have to indicate information about your studies or secondary education. And then employment history, just fill out this part. Take note, this part it says current activity occupation, so you have to put your current activity and then the second part or other part it says your previous employment. And here that will be also the continues of the employment, and we will go to background information. So in the background information there are like a few questions about it, especially about your health conditions. So just take note read carefully about this information. Once you're all done, do you consent to be contacted by CIC or organization at CIC's request in the future? Yes or no? So we have to take that yes, and then here, signature of applicant or parent legal guardians for a person under 18 years of age. So here there's no other way to put your signature. Just indicate your full name here and the exact date here. And once you're done, once you are able to complete all this information, and make sure to double check all the information that you put here in IMM 5708. And once you are able to done double checking and you think it's ready to go, then just click validate. I haven't filled out the form itself. So after once you have validated the information, click save, and automatically at the bottom part of this form, there will be a code that will be showing. So once you're able to save the IMM 5708, you can just go back to your GCK account and you can simply upload the file here. That's it. Process on how to fill out the form for 5708. So if you have any question or if you're still confused about the form or on how to process your extension visitor visa, just comment down below and we will be happy to answer all your questions.